Hey there, and welcome back to Trainwreck, an educational monster train series where you watch me struggle at around 200 Pact Shards. It's still Turkey Day for me. I made such good progress on my previous recording for yesterday's video that I figured I would do another one. So here we are, and hey, it's not even 9 a.m. for me, which is great. So that'll be awesome. I'm not doing anything otherwise too exciting, so I guess we'll hop into the run and get this going. Let's see, what are we doing? No, Queen was on the other series. Our previous run was actually Little Fade. Oh no, that means today's Echowright. Ugh. I don't know. I used to like Echowright, but I just don't anymore. He feels like such a drag. Fade was great, though. I mean, she was good. We had a Firelight run with multi-strike damage shield Morsel Masters. There were no morsels on the floor, right? That's kind of wild. We just used Morsel Masters because they were one-space vessels for multi-strike, which is silly. We ended up with a Crushing Demise Reform Chain of Gems synergy at the end that was pretty nifty. I enjoyed that. I mean, it allows you to refresh the damage shield to move certain guys in front so that they can tank for the floor. We had, honestly, we did great. I think there was only one turn one round rather, that was really bad. I ate 94 damage on ring 5 because of a horrible misplay, and I accepted it. It's fine. It's one of those things where, unless it's going to kill the run on this series, I'm not going to do anything about it. But I definitely did not need to eat 94 damage on a combat, so we ended up being fine, though. So, really, I don't know. We're good, apparently. Ugh, Echowright. You know, I give this guy so much crap. He's not terrible. He's just incongruent is the problem. And what I mean by that is he's strong, but the things he does are weird and annoying to play around in the way that you normally play Wurmkin, right? There are very few very obvious lines for him. A good example of an obvious line is something like First of Kin with a bunch of multi-strikes and Echowright. That's pretty solid, right? It's a pretty solid floor, but you have to see a bunch of multi-strikes. It's like one specific thing. Marshlord is annoying because even if you have the egg floor, you have to fit it all together. And what are you doing with the I don't know. It works. Like, I win with him. It's fine. I just don't like this champion. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not going to belabor the point too much. So, all right. Well, in case I forgot to say the number, is a 21 win streak. And we'll go ahead and get this show going. See how we do on this one. So, as always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And let's play some Wurmkin. I like this clan a lot, so I'm not ever in like a bad situation for Wurmkin. I enjoy playing it a ton, and it's very strong in general, so it's never really a concern to me anyway. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. Echowright, kind of weird. Anyway, I hope you're all doing well today. I'm doing just fine, I suppose. It is the beginning of a long series of days off for me, which is great news. Making some headway early on my recordings for the coming week. Love to see it. And yeah, that's about all I've got for you. So let's see what we get. Today we are Exile Wurmkin, Exile Umbra. I'm going to be real with you, Monster Train. I'm a little over all the Umbra you've been giving me lately. I'm just going to say it like it is. I'm just a little over that. Ugh. Alright, fair enough. You know, I've grown at the clan combo and stuff. This run will probably be fine. There's nothing that has told me that this run is bad so far. Our starting cards are fine. So we'll go ahead and get in on it. We are facing Pushback Talos. We are facing Rage Arcus and Sap Seraph. Pushback Talos is always annoying, but I think it'll be okay. We have Shelter, Antumbra, Assault, and Forgotten Trade as our cards. Shockingly, this is one of the few starts where I consider Repeater, because you need power plays on your consumes early, or Repeater just kind of perishes, especially in the case if I'm going to 200 shards, right? That could be a real problem otherwise. We have temples on 2, 5, 6, 7. 4 temples, most of them late. It's a little interesting. We at least have one early. I don't know how I'll be able to use it, though, unless I get a unit draft and like an immediate value take. Interesting. We'll see. It's tough. No temple after ring 2 until ring 5 is a bit annoying. Makes our mid game scary, right? Let's see. Dupe on 8 is Steel Side. No removals. It's fine then, I suppose. There's a good Steel Shop with Horde on 7. Magic Shop with Caverns there as well. Other dupe with Horde and Money on 6. Good Steel Shop with Caverns and Vortex on 6. So that's 2 good Steel Shops in the late game, which is nice. There's a good Trinket Shop on 5. Like that. There's a Magic Shop if I need it. Another Steel Shop on 4, so a good spread here. The only miss on a Steel Shop is on 5, which is okay. 4 has some kind of weird stuff going on with this, like a Horde Vortex Pyre Health. I'll probably go to the Steel Shop, but we'll see. Double Merchants of Magic early. We have, let's see, Umbra banner on Steel Side on 2, Wurmkin banner on Hellvent on 3. There is that Wurmkin banner option on 2 as well for the Magic Shop. We'll see. If I go Repeater here, it is for sure that I'll probably go to the Magic Shop. I say for sure probably. Obviously you could see something that would change my mind, but having the power up in my consume cards right away is big value. Boon of the Blacksmith or Hell's Banners. Hell's Banners guarantees me a lot of Ember in the early game. I will have pings. I will get morsels. This could play well in the late game. It opens up things like really expensive turn 1s. I think the Hell's Banners adds more value here for my overall run than the Boon. Boon is immediate value, and it's okay. But, yeah. I mean, I think Repeater is better than Shellsmith here. Right? I have the shelters. I do think that's correct, yeah. Okay. Again, expensive turns. Hell's Banners opens that up. I can get away with this Horde here. Encased Divinity, Mark of an Exile, or Mindjacks. I think if I look at the logbook real quick, and we look at Echowright on Repeater, he just has 25 hit points. So this Mark is not it. Mindjacks, however, that's a space option. That's pretty good, right? Could jam a lot of things on there. I think it's more valuable than the Encased Divinity, even with the shelters. I'm going to take the Mindjacks. I think that's pretty darn good. This gives us some solid direction here. Unit draft. I want this. I can ping out the folks in back. I can use morsels. We'll be okay. I will take some damage here for sure. I'm at 15 shards for the record. It's a lot. We take the Antumbra Assault first. 25, 31. I actually might get... Huh. I'll have a Magma Morsel Echo right here. Play everything out. I think this is actually really good. We'll put a Train Steward in front. I'll blast the bottom floor a bit. I think we just kill that man, right? Yeah, wow. I'll take the Antumbra Assault upstairs. I get... interesting choices. The damage shield coming up is much better. I'll play the morsels here. I suppose I should Forgotten Trade. I don't need this, but I may as well hold on to it. It's fine. I ping the man in the back, get rid of that shield. I think that's good. Okay, so we get the shelters here, which is value. Or at least a shelter. Let's charge this floor then. I think that's worthwhile. This is what, 1725? It's 42, so we'll ping in the... doesn't really matter, right? I get 2 Ember. I think we're gonna leak this man upstairs, right? I can't really imagine how I could pull this off otherwise. I could do Train Steward in back for 5, and then do 1, 2, 3. I could do 8 to him. I guess I can get away with it a little bit by playing the Forgotten Trade, so I can play everything here. But that would mean I would lose the shelter coming back potentially. I think what I should do is you Train Steward upstairs and hope that you get another Train Steward next turn so I can do 10 to this guy. Yeah, I think that is the play. You Train Steward up top. I think you then charge middle. I do think I actually want to Forgotten Trade on bottom. It lets me have a much stronger play here overall. We get the 6 armor down. I like that quite a bit. Give me a Train Steward up top. All right, we got it. Good. Great news. We get the kill. Cool. I play Train Steward down below. I attempt the Plink. Good. Take the Morsel here. Charge middle. Shelter. We do not Forgotten trade. Good. We did it. Exceptional news. And, oh my gosh, I self-ping upstairs for morsels. And we cruise here, I believe. Looks good. 26 armor on the floor. Great news. Alright, so the shelter looping is strong enough here to get us through. Glad to see it. I get everything with no damage. A purple echo transfer is the click for sure. I have repeater, so broken memories is not terrible, but no real etch payouts yet. We're going to take the purple echo transfer. It's just correct to grab that. Ember Cache? If I'm repeatering, I mean, you could turn Ember Cache into like a shotgun of consume cards here. It's weird. I mean, think about it like this. If I got a holdover, do I even want the perils? It's not bad, but the purple echo transfer seems like a better pickup there. Now, obviously, perils opens up void binding and furnace tap and things like that, so that's pretty good. Space Prism, I don't need that with Mind Jacks here. It's not necessarily wrong, though. This Ember Cache is weird. If I had a payout for it, I guess I might have a payout for it. I don't know. I'm going to go to the magic shop here since I get a unit probably. We'll see what the unit is, I suppose. That's a fair statement. This is a tough decision because I do really like guaranteed looping a shelter. And the Ember Cache actually makes things worse because then you're pulling back Excavated Embers, right? I don't think it's the Ember Cache here. If this were Diligent, I might. Space Prism is not bad. But I think if I got an intrinsic, it would go into like intrinsic -1 shelter. So I immediately have the repeater value I want. I'm going to take the perils. It's not exciting, but it opens up some options that I think are important here. Wow. Morsel Master, Morsel Maker, and Shadow Eater. This is the Umbra classic, you know? This is when you look at Umbra and you go, man, today's gonna suck. And then you get this banner, you're like, alright, you got me. It sucks. I'm going to take the Morsel Maker because it's at least a functional infusion. The other ones, I mean, unless they show me a Morsel Mate or something stupid, this is just tragic. Woof. Alright, well, at least we have a unit. I'll take it. We'll go to the magic shop. This hedges against seeing complete garbage from the Wurmkin banner, but fair. Magic shop says remove consume. Don't love that. A +30 and a -1 purge. Not great either. First of kin is probably it. Yeah, etch payout. We'll take it. Sure. I will -1 a shelter. Right? I mean, these are good. You -1 a shelter. I'm going to +10 an Entumbra Assault, I believe. That'll be helpful. I can't afford whatever I reroll into anyway. I do want the -1, however. Permafrost, it's fine. You could do, like, hold off on the other -1 here and look for, like, a double stack for, like, -2. But remember, we don't have temples until the Dark Ages of the future here, so truly, I think you just take the -1 now into this shelter. This opens up a lot of power, in my opinion. We're happy with that. I do have to think about the end and doing enough damage to the bosses and such. Gross. I mean, I'm going to take the +30 on the Entumbra Assault, I suppose. It's something. A ping, I guess. I will purge Uplink here. Will I? I could honestly purge the Forgotten trade. It's not bad, though. I'm going to purge a Plink. Yeah, alright, get out of here, bud. No pact on this one. I'm sorry, I'm not infusing a Morsel Maker into my first of kin right away. I might self-infuse it or something. We'll chill. It's fine. Unit draft, I'll take it. I'll look at it. It's armor, it's scary, 40 shards. I mean, this whole everything looks scary right now, but if I play mid-floor, can I afford to... Can I fit my guy down? I could Morsel Maker in front of... Huh. In front of First of Kin, which is a really weird choice, but that is possible technically. One thing to keep in mind, if I play anything top floor and I do not draw units next turn that proc Hell's Banners, then I cannot play my First of Kin and we have a very bad day of it. That's tough, right? It's tough. I do want to play the Morsel Maker. I obviously want to play Echowright here as well. The question is, where do they go? I would love Echowright in behind the First of Kin, but it's such a risk. I think we're going to do the Echowright behind Morsel Maker floor here. I think we do need to do that. We're going to ping once downstairs in the back. We move on. It's not ideal. Yeah, I mean, we wouldn't have had it, right? Is the important thing. Yeah, we would not have had it. We play First of Kin upstairs. I get the shelter immediately. I may as... I mean, there's no echoes on these floors. I'll play the shelter up top then, I suppose. It's fine. Woof. Alright, we ping once upstairs, and then we're going to double shelter here. I think that will be good. It's not pretty, but it's something. We do take some damage to the pyre. I think there's no avoiding it, but we at least don't take a ton. I get a ping here. Now, this ping is pretty good. I could pop in the back. I don't think I need to. I'm going to pop the front here. Ah, you know what's interesting? I could actually play the Train Steward. Well, pop the back, possibly. I don't really have a great answer. I think the plan is I can do Train Steward up top. You could put the Train Steward in front and guarantee the hit here on the front guy. So I think what I'm going to consider is we ping in the back, we take this risk. Okay. Now, because of that, I do need to play Train Steward here to get this kill. Yes. And then mid-floor, I'm going to give the lifesteal here. We'll play some stuff downstairs. I play out the Sinner stuff, and I take the shelter upstairs. I am looking to loop this to the best of my ability. I take another 2. We should be good on the combat now, is the thing. You plink up top. We forgotten trade it. I shelter it. And then I take the Echo Transfer. Mid-floor loses, of course, but this man upstairs gets it, right? He takes it for sure. So we're going to be okay. Cool. We're good. We did it. Great work. Okay. I mean, it's not pretty, but we got through it. We got the unit trial for 9 damage. It's okay. Another purple Echo Transfer. I'm going to tell you, yeah. Well, we click these. Those are great cards. Prismal Dust. I would love to loot Prismal Dust. It's also purple. Let's go. Cool. Woof. Keeper of Echoes, Morsel Maker, Kinhost, Carapace. I don't know what I was expecting. I was hoping for better than this. Yikes. I don't want to dupe it right now because I can't do the infusion until so much later. I guess I could do it on ring 6, but I miss a real good steel shop. Yeah, it's the only option though if I don't dupe it right now, but I don't want 2 of these things on the floor. That's pretty tragic. Honestly, I don't think any of these units are good. That sucks so much. I guess I could put... I could put the First of Kin into Keeper here and then create a 6-space floor. Is that good? Yeah, that's pretty good, right? That's fast enough. I think so, actually. Alright, Keeper, let's go. That's actually worth taking. Where am I going? What would I dupe here? very difficult questions. I'm going to go to the magic shop because I could take a double stack or something. Honestly, I don't know. I mean, what would I dupe? What would I Wurmkin banner? I don't think I would. I'm going to go to the right because some -1s will at least be good, I suppose. Yeah, none of these seem strong. Let's look at the Horde. Chain of Gems is fun. I do like that. Notice Stone is actually sick. Hold up. Notice Stone is killer good, right? Do I need Chain of Gems? Chain of Gems might be incredible. I never played the Purge Blink. That's funny. Chain of Gems might be outrageous, though. Hold up. Notice Stone is really good, though, because I have Echo Breaks and Plinks. These are really good cards. And I am looping, or at least playing, a lot of Etches. That buffs them up pretty considerably. Wow, what a difficult decision. Chain of Gems, however, is just such a strong initial turn pickup. It tanks the first turn Divinity. I think it's gotta be Chain of Gems. Like, this is just really, really good. And it makes future morsel pickups really strong because they become super tanks. I think it's gotta be Chain of Gems. I think it just has to be. That's a really tough call, though. 20 consume. Now the question is, do I just send it on every card? Or do I cultivate the pool so I'm always bringing back shelters? That's a tough call. We're going to buy a -1 into, I think it's going to be the Antumbra Assault that has a +30. And the reason for this is if they give me an X5, I sure would love it to go on this with that Chain of Gems. Yes, we're going to do that. The 20 consume, I think I will burn a Plink here. I think we'll kind of lean into we have a lot of consume cards, plan to etch a bunch, and then whichever one you give me is fine. I don't know, it's tough. Because, I mean, when you think about it, I can cut the Forgotten trade, and then Prismal Dust or Shelter, both of these are really good survivability picks. I think it's better not to get that. Let's look at the Caverns. What do you have for me here? Shroud Spike. There's some disgusting chicanery I can do on this run with the Shroud Spike. Let's click it. This is asking me to do something really busted on this run. I could cut a card. I need to stay up. I'm gonna go to this steel shop. Yeah, okay, we're gonna chill. I think we're okay. I'm gonna save my 90 gold. What a weird run so far. This Shroud Spike is asking for some value here. It's a really strong turn, by the way. I think the Echowright is better with the First of Kin here. Now remember, push back Talos. Yeah? Push back Talos. Mid-floor, scary. Top floor, reasonable. I think I do need the First of Kin down, though. This is not great. I'm going to put the Echowright first, so he's protected. Because what's going to happen is I'm going to put First of Kin in front. He's going to get pushed back. And Echowright has to live for a couple turns. So we Echowright first. Upstairs, we put First of Kin down. I plink up here so I can echo transfer the man in front, and then Keeper goes and lives middle, I suppose. He's probably dead, but I don't know, I might get some value out of him. Okay, so we do Train Steward. Interesting. We do Train Steward in front here. Okay. I'm going to Perils the Train Steward. I may as well put it in the back, actually. This lets me play the Morsel Maker here. I wish to take 5 damage shield into Echowright here, I believe. I actually think I want to ping upstairs and get the charge in. Yeah, we're going to get the Echowright and the Echo up here, and then we Prismal Dust for 4. This 6 damage shield, pretty likely to keep my man alive. Hopefully I can proc Hell's Banners here. Oh yeah, push back Talos, so of course I cannot. Well, that's Monster Train, right? That's Monster Train. Alright, so we're gonna plink upstairs, or I guess it's just one plink, huh? Wild. Alright, I'm going to Prismal Dust Etch here then. And we'll Shelter Armor, and that's, I guess, our turn. Okay. Ow. Top floor, ow. We get an Echo Transfer upstairs. So what I will do is I'm going to ping once, twice in the back. I'm going to double Shelter up here. Big. And I'm going to put the Echo Transfer in the front so that I can clear this next floor. I guess I will kill a Train Steward. Okay, now if she goes upstairs, she reorients this. If she doesn't, we're fine. Honestly, looking good, right? I don't have much to add here. Oh, right. That's a shame. I actually do take this damage because of the pushback, huh? That is a shame. I do think we should play all of the cards. Actually, I would rather Shelter. Yeah, we'll Shelter and not play the Forgotten Trade here. That's a shame. That pushback makes me take 2 more damage. Come on, Monster Train. How could you? Okay, well, we get some silly stuff here. I get a whole bunch of morsels. So I guess I'm going to Shroud Spike on this turn. Because Monster Train, I suppose. Okay. We shoot him. We got it. Alright, I'm going to Shroud Spike and attack Morsel, I suppose. Right? I guess Lifesteal is better. And downstairs we make Morsel Power. I'll leave in this one. I will Plink up top for this Shelter upstairs, and then I'm going to Shroud Spike a Lifesteal Morsel for 14 times, I think. Well, okay. I suppose so. We may actually just win on middle after that. That's 13 lifesteal? Yeah, actually, we're actually too powerful, is what this comes down to. Which is really funny when you think about it. Just way too powerful. Incredible news. Sure, here's another lifesteal. It's fine. We did it. Good work. Go team. Well, we took some damage, but mid-floor wins, apparently, because Shroud Spike is silly when you have this much Ember generation and everything. Wretch, Wurmkin Spike. I could do some other cheeky stuff with this Wurmkin Spike, but I don't think that's the play. Unearthed Remains is, like, okay, but I don't know, I'm not seeing it. I mean, actually, it does some stupid things with Repeater, potentially. Interesting. Interesting. Wretch is not terrible, necessarily. I'm not sure how I feel about this run. It's very bizarre. I think we can do some silly stuff. I don't think I want to loop that. Right? I don't think so. I don't want to loop these. We'll take the 10 gold. It's fine. Unit-wise, geez, oh my goodness. Kinhost Carapace, Shadow Eater, Kinhost Vessel. Whatever Monster Train wanted me to do on this run, I don't want to do it. You can't make me. I'm skipping these units. Good grief. Drawing cards is good, it turns out. I think drawing cards is good. I have the Ember from Hell's Banners that I can do some stuff with, and I think Mind Jacks will allow me to build my big floor. I'm going to draw cards. If we can just accelerate to a very strong early combat, we'll be good. I think it's got to be the Steel Shop. We can afford to reroll and do some stuff. Yeah, we need to find a multi-strike, I believe. I don't have to, but I'd like to. Endless, gross. Umbra banner says, Crucible Collector or a third Shadow Eater. The monster train is saying, hey, I know what you said about Shadow Eater. How about another Shadow Eater? Answer, no. Answer is no. I'm gonna go Repeater 2. There was a pivot here, right? You had the Kinhost Vessel I could have taken, and then I could have put the Kinhost Carapace in it, and then gone Marshlord here, and we could be playing Egg Run. I think the Repeater line is correct, though. If I see what I want, I'm going to remove the Morsel Maker. I put First of Kin into Keeper. Do I want a plus 25 is the real question here. I think the answer is yes. Plus 25 multi would be just really cake here, I think. We could use Morsels to face tank. Yeah, I think this will be good. So I'll take the plus 25 here. I'll spin it. Okay, no large stone. I was thinking about the damage shield 3, but it's okay, right? It's okay. What a nasty setup. Now, I do get double steals coming up on the mid game, or on 6 and 7 at least. No multi-strike here is okay. It's not that bad. Large stone, I don't think that helps me here. I could purge a card. What would I cut? I could cut the Morsel Maker early. I don't know. He's okay, right? For the moment, I could cut a Train Steward. It's not bad. How am I feeling about 55 shards ring 4? Trinket Shop is obviously valuable, but I think I need to go to the Magic Shop here for sure. Maybe. Actually, the Trinket Shop could pay out. It could. Did I take the money already? I have not. I will take the money here for sure. Remember, 200 shard run. Not buying anything here. I could take a removal. I think we're okay because I took draw here. So we'll move on. We did not get stronger there, really. Woof. Okay. I would love this cash, but I don't think I get this cash. I think we hard lose if I take this. Maybe. I mean, again, it's another great question of when do you get the Shroud Spike? I think we just lose if I do something stupid here. Yeah, we off this, I think. Okay, I do get a sick mid-floor setup here, which I really appreciate. So we do Morsel Maker. We do Echowright, and then we play First of Kin. And I want to charge this floor. So I'll take the 1 ping back. Okay. Obviously not ideal. I can Echo Break, Echo Break, and then Shelter here. Yeah, we're gonna eat some dirt on this combat, I think. Oof, I'm glad I didn't take that plus damage thing. We're just gonna eat that top man, I'm pretty sure. I can't stop him for the life of me. So what we can do, we can actually stop 5 damage here and stop a whole 11. So we do Train Steward up top and Train Steward. And then mid-floor we Plink. And then we Echo Break here. And in doing so, we supercharge this floor with armor, which is good. We at least stop 11 upstairs. I could etch. I think I do need to etch here. Yeah, I'll click it. It's fine. Okay, we take 11 upstairs. We're not looking good, is where we're at. There's an upgraded man. He scares me. I think we Echo Transfer our friend in middle. How do I kill this front dude? Could shoot him for 30. I could also just shoot the back guy, right? Just get him killed entirely. Answer the turns that we know we have to answer. So we need the Umbra man. He needs to go. I'm going to... May as well play the miner upstairs, I suppose. Here, I'll tank downstairs with the jeweler. At least does 5 damage, and I can give it perils, and it can do something. We can miner upstairs, that's okay. I think I need to echo transfer in middle here on the morsel maker. Right? I believe so. Let me think, because the order matters. It's always going to be like shelter first. The order actually, you want to do Prismal Dust then shelter, right? I want to get the ping out. Let me math this. I'm doing 17, 67 in front. I'm doing enough to kill this guy. I think I need to... I don't think the Entumbra in front saves it, so I'm going to do some damage to Backman here. I think that's correct. Now I play the Prismal Dust down for sure. I then will shelter. Now I'm doing what? 6, 23, 83. I'm doing 150. This guy's like 135 HP. We're gonna struggle with him. There's just no way around it. We're at least killing the front two on this next floor, which is good. Yeah, so I think we put the armor, the damage here in the middle. I don't need it in the front. I want to at least put it in a way where the boss is going to get some hits from it. I can do upstairs, huh? Because this echo transfer draw. So what we have to do is we blink and then we echo transfer up top, which saves me 11 pyre health. Good. I guess I can Prismal Dust here. Oh wait, no, Shroud Spike here actually is the play, right? Yeah, you Shroud Spike the attack morsel here, which is kind of fun. Okay, and then we Prismal Dust for the scaling. Our top floor does enough. I think it can kill this Light Harnesser in the back. Through. Huh. Kind of funny when you think about it, but I believe that is a fair point. And then what? I could get morsels out of this, right? That is true. I could get morsels out of this. I could also defray my Ember to next turn from Mr. It's actually really good not to play a unit here, right? Interesting, and then maybe I can bring back a Shroud Spike or something good. Yeah, okay, so we'll just ping this man out upstairs entirely. Or actually what I should do is ping downstairs and let the train stewards do their best. That's fair. That's fair. We'll do damage here to the best of our ability. I'm not going to take the Forgotten Trade, and I'm not going to play the Keeper here. There's a reason for this, because I want the Ember next turn, and I want the Morsel to have the damage shield. Good, we get through it. Honestly, it's about as good as I could have ever hoped, in my opinion. We just absolutely send it here. We do a whole bunch. I get a huge shelter, it's good, and then we toss the Echo Transfer down, it's good. I mean, we get through this, we actually only take 11, which is surprising, but good, right? Surprising, but good. I think I have to click Soul Crushing Guild, and to not do so would be to throw the run. Okay, Monster Train, you've told me. Crucible Extension is my purple here. Ember Forge, Excavation Eruption. You ever look at Umbra and then just say, this clan sucks? No, I don't want these cards. That's tough. Yeah, give me a Divine Artifact. That seems great. Divine Forever Flame. I mean, it's Divine Notice Stone here because I can super weaponize my everything into this next combat. Yeah, totally. That's well worth 25 gold to me. Makes my Ring 5 very cozy. Now, I have the money to go to the trinket shop and see, I don't know, Bog Slime or something, which would be neat, I suppose. How does this magic shop look to me? -1s are obviously good. A holdover is good. A permafrost is good. Alright, you're convincing me. We're gonna go left. I want this magic shop too badly, I think. Yeah, I think so. There's just every single upgrade is good. I could take a double stack. I mean, yeah, you immediately go, what if I double stacked? I don't know, Soul Crushing Guild. That seems reasonable. I could double stack a shelter, but then the problem is I want to not play. I want to not cost Ember here, right? Let's look in the middle real fast. Spell Chain, Tenon Piercing. Interesting. 10 and piercing on the Umbra Assault. 23 piercing is good. That kills healers, which I like. I'd probably take that. -1. Honestly, also good. I could -1 +10 and Echo Break, make it more playable. They're already pretty playable, but that makes it better. I could -1 a Prismal Dust. I'd like to keep these slots open because I have temples coming up and -2s are big there. So let's take a -1 +10 Echo Break here. Yes. We're going to buy the... I remember 200 shard run, so 10 and piercing is going into Umbra Assault. That's good. Spell Chain here. I will hold until I know if I have a holdover or not. Double stack I'm putting on Soul Crushing Guild here. 6 days is exceptional news. I'm going to spin it. No holdover. Now, okay. With that in mind, I think I -1 the Soul Crushing Guilt here, make this playable again. I'm going to +10 an Echo Break. I might as well. I'm now going to Spell Chain. Reason I held off, by the way. If they gave me the holdover, I think I might Spell Chain Holdover Perils because of what it does for my X-Costers. But because they did not... I think we Spell Chain and Echo Transfer instead. Sadly, Spell Chaining a Consume card does not give me double etches, so I'm less inclined to do it. Obviously, you could Shelter, but it's the same as double stack, really, is the thing, right? It's not actually worth it. So I think we just Spell Chain... We Spell Chain. I'm turning into Sean Connery. Anyway, we Spell Chain the Echo Transfer here for sure. That's going to be a good choice. This is more damage is good. And this, because it's purple, is great. So we do that. I do the Infusion. We're going to do First of Kin into the Keeper now, because this was the line that I have decided on. Good. Happy to do it. I'm going to remove Consume? No, I'm going to Purge here, and we're going to drop a Train Steward. They did pretty well in this previous combat. I don't want to get rid of them all, and I want to save some money for coming up. So we chill. 170? I think we're okay. We're going to be relying a lot on Divine Notice Stone, I think, but we'll be okay. Let's go. Yes. Okay, Crystal Cloak? No Crystal Cloak. Don't click Heaven Seal. It's a great way to lose this combat. We're already... Yeah, we're already, I don't want to say strained, but it's not great, is what I'll put it down at. It's a good turn 1, though. Right? I get the Shelter Etch immediately, which is good. Daze, nothing here. Nothing at all. I do get the Loop immediately, which is nice. We are going to... Ping, I believe, is the plan. How greedy am I? I'm quite greedy, it turns out. We're going to ping upstairs. I will tank with the Morsel Maker. He perishes. It's not great. I'm going to shoot one of these dudes for sure. Goodbye, friend. He lives, which is also now great news. I would like to purple it up, as it were. So I could Prismal Dust in front, then play a Morsel and get the Hell's Banners, and I think I will do it that way. This gives some value to everything we do here. Let's see. I can then get some value out of Shroud Spike as well. This looks like it should be solid. How do I feel about spiking attack or spiking damage shield? That's an interesting choice, huh? I'm definitely going to Forgotten Trade here, for the record. Actually, I think it's going to be the attack, right? I think it needs to be attack, and then I can just, yeah, okay. We'll do the magma morsel here. Yes, we get that. I play Forgotten Trade. Good. I'm immediately going to spike this man up to 67 damage. It's good. Cool. I then get the Jeweler. I then get the Shelter. Okay. Alright, now, I get some pings. These are good. I'm going to Plink first. You know what? Incredible. Plink does how much damage? This is this Divine Notice Stone going absolutely unhinged. We just farm this combat, huh? Wow, yeah, you're not wrong. We farm this combat right now because of how ridiculous everything is. I could play these morsels out and play my whole hand. Or I could get the Ember for next turn. Nah, we're going to play it all out. Jeweler. Play it out. Get it, Train Steward. Okay, and we Shelter here. And we're golden. Now we actually destroy this. I actually was strong enough to take the... Wow, to take the trial here. Which is a very strange realization for me. I can Perils middle, it's fine. Right? Yeah, for sure. And then... I want the Ember now. Wow, this is actually pretty good, huh? Pretty good. I do think the ping is value upstairs, or bottom's floor for sure, actually. And then we Prismal Dust for 4 here. We're actually really chilling, honestly, which is kind of shocking. Ooh, baby. I get a good setup here. I'm going to Antumbra Assault. We're going to play some morsels out for Ember. I'm definitely playing Echo Transfer, Ping, Order by the way, and then I'm going to Shroud Spike here for a 152. Yeah, we're pretty strong here. Man, Divine Notice Stone is disgusting. These pings are doing 51 damage here. I get the Soul Crushing Guild. It does not matter. We're actually just super chilling here. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We easily win this combat. I'm not even really concerned about it. Oh no, I've done the wrong order. It's fine. Whatever. Cool. We're okay. We got it. We did it. Monster Train. Hey, look, we win. Good. Let's go. Cool. I mean, we're doing, oh man, 22 damage with a ping is outrageous. No, fair enough. Alright, sure, I'll risk it. Oh no, I did the bad thing. It's fine. He just implodes. Good. Okay, so now show me a multi-strike Monster Train. Wurmkin Etchings is outrageous. Of course we click it. Feast, Gem Trove, Crucible Extension, no. Man, that's... Morsel Master's actually doing pretty decent work. Let's go to the Steel Shop here. Multi-strike, please. No, lot the large stone. Shop RNG. How could you, Monster Train? Ugh. Well, I'm gonna re-roll. Welp. Large Stone Endless, Large Stone Endless, Shop RNG, baby! It's so good. Monster Train, I can't believe how good this game is sometimes. It's really annoying. I've talked about this before. I get it, right? You can win without having to RNG like that, but it's just, this game, the one thing I hate about Monster Train is how bad shops feel. I hate that more than I hate Umbra, which is really saying something. Anyway, here I go Echo Transfer spell chaining again. Like, we're gonna win, I think. I'm reasonably certain we're pulling it off. Here's a 10 in piercing Echo Break, seems good. I guess I could engage the Pact if I feel like I need to, but I can get, what, 25 here for 165, 175. I'm duping the Keeper which is 190. Do I really have to... Gosh, I really do have to infuse? That's disgusting. Build a card, sure. Armor. Okay, that's good. You could do Rage, then we could do Rage and a bunch of stuff. Problem is I don't have any other Rage sources other than Perils, I suppose. It's not a lot. If I had Holdover on it, I would. I'm going to take the Armor here. Armor buff. Yes. Armor buff Ascend. Now, I don't think so. I think, is there a pull? There's no pull. I have a push. Push is not bad. I could push something to the back. Reorganize the floor a little. I like the idea of a reorg is the thing. But I was hoping for a pull because you want to pull something forward and give it armor immediately. That's good. Essentially make a stronger March of Shields, but the push is weird. Pushing damage sources to the back is okay, but if I'm giving it armor, I'd rather it tank. I think Ascend Descend causes me problems here if I lean middle. Can't play the card, so I think we just leave it be. I was hoping for, I don't know, draw or money. I am still going to take armor 10 plus 10 attack because it turns out that's a good card. Right? I can do this infusion next floor that I have to do, which is, I guess, Train Steward into Morsel Master, Morsel Maker, or whatever. Monster Train! Take a removal. Again, I could remove, but I can't remove the stupid units. I'm just going to chill. We're going to move on. I think we get through Fel or Arcus here. Yeah. This run... I don't know. Give me a multi-strike in this run feels better. Give me a multi-strike before I have to dupe my thing. I am seeing 2 steel shops. I should be able to pull this off. It's unfortunate because like this draw order means that I cannot put Morsel Maker down because he's 3 space, 2 space. Then I couldn't play my keeper. So we take Echowright. I ping out for... the bottom floor, we toss in some of these other things. I charge the floor. I suppose I may as well take the Echo Transfer here. More damage is something. I don't have any more purples, though, so I just get that one. Sure. I'm going to play the Keeper, of course. I think we do the Plink. Not being able to play the Wurmkin etchings kinda sucks. You could gamble on the Plink downstairs, but the chance of getting it is like non-existent. I mean, this kills a man on middle. And then I'm going to... like, because the Forgotten Trade never gets me exactly as much as I want. I think I do just shelter here. Getting the +5 is okay. I'm gonna click it. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, don't be incant. Alright, Monster Train. I hate you! Ah, Monster Train. Okay, Monster Train. We're going to ping on... Man, I really don't want to eat these hits. We're going to have to shelter off floor. Yikes. Okay, so we ping downstairs. I'm going to play a Train Steward, I suppose. I guess I could face tank this with the Train Steward. Right? 1, 2... It's 2, right? Yeah, 1, 2, and then he dies. That's not bad, right? Okay, fair enough. That's not terrible. I am going to shelter off floor because I think I have to. I think I have to ping here and just accept the nightmare of everything else. I could armor this man up. I'm actually... of course not. I don't want to buff. I want this card to stick around, though. Alright, I'm going to armor and buff the enemy, and we're going to ping in middle here, and it's going to have to be okay. Soul Crushing Guild gets popped up. Okay. I buffed the Master of Light, and truly I had no choice, I think, in the matter. I do get my morsels here, which I value quite a bit. Yep, we'll take it. I am going to ping my own dude on middle. I know it's weird, but it's fine. Hear me out. We're taking the... I'm going to play the Antumbra Morsel first because it survives as a result. Because I'm spiking Magma Morsel here. Right? 76. It's going to be better if I take the Echo Transfers first. So we're just going to spend resources here. I play the Echo Transfer, and then whatever is left I spike into this man. And that's honestly perfect. I think this is winning. Okay. Now, I'm not killing this... I'm killing the front guy, but I'm not killing the back guy. Definitely dislike that. I think playing the Morsel Maker is correct, though. Yep, it's true. It's tough where to put the stats here, because... where do you put the stats? But we're going to shelter up front. 180 in the front is unfortunate because I killed the front guy, but I never kill this back guy in any meaningful way. I do want damage here. What's coming up? 160? I guess I'll spread this out a bit. It's fine. We'll take the etch. It's fine. It's not great. Is this another incanter? It's not. Now, I could actually stop this guy upstairs with the Soul Crushing Guilt, and that feels like it has to be correct, right? Ping, 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 Soul Crushing Guilt. I take the shelter middle, sure. We do what we gotta do. I almost get this kill up front, which is sad. Oh, I spell chained it. Never mind, I do get it. Incredible, we kill both of them. And then upstairs, he's dead, which is great news because days. So I just saved like 15, a whole bunch of HP. Honestly, we're now looking super solid. Right? I have a lot of Ember here. I guess I could have gotten morsels there, but I would prefer the Ember on the next turn. I'm gonna just scale here. I guess I'll shoot the boss. I mean, I'll etch, sure, and then I'll shoot the boss for 20. You might as well. I think we've got it now, right? Take armor where you can. That's pretty decent. I'm going to shoot the man. That's pretty okay, too. I do think I want to Echo Transfer in the back here. I will Echo Break. It's pretty awesome to just Wurmkin etchings here. And then I may as well take the scaling. Seems okay. Fine. I think we super win this combat, right? I think we super get it. It's... wow, it's close. Yikes. We would get it with like things like Plink, Shelter, Shelter, Forgotten Trade. Every little bit matters, and then we toss the Soul Crushing Guilt here and we get it. We get it, of course, with the Prismal Dust as well. The 7 damage shield here does work, but this is flimsy. It didn't look actually as good as I was hoping. Purple Wurmkin etchings. Well, that's just a better Wurmkin etchings. Okay, we're gonna click the card. Now, let's see. Space, I have 6 on middle. I would like very much to have 7 space on middle, I think, because it lets me play a morsel, which I think I actually have some sources of morsels that matter. Well, not many, but some. The Antumbra Assaults do good work here. Space is pretty good also because it means in a desperation play I can just pivot to top floor and have 6 up there. I think it is space here. Draw would be okay, but draw's always good. I think space matters more. I think it does. This might be a mistake, but I think it does. I'll take another Divine Artifact. What you got? Divine Chain of Gems. Divine Mark of a Champion is going to just turn Echowright into an insta-kill machine. I actually think that's really helpful here. We'll take it. Yeah. It's a lot of damage that he gains. Now, Steel Shop, give me something good, please, Monster Train. Wow, Light's Gift. Wow, Light's Gift. Okay. I mean, I took space because I mentioned I might pivot to top floor, and I am pivoting to top floor. Light's Gift is huge. Excellent news. Remember, we have to do, a -2 into my purple Wurmkin etchings. Do not mind if I do. Incredible. That's awesome. Huge power up. Intrinsic as well. Intrinsic on that Wurmkin etchings is disgusting. Now, we will do Train Steward into Morsel Maker because I have to reach the Divinity at 200. Merchant of Steel, come on. I swear to God, if you give me an endless. Monster Train, how many times? Okay, we have another chance. We're not screwed. We have another chance. I'm doing Repeater 3 here. Yes, I'm doing Repeater 3 here. Man, that's so frustrating. Monster Train, how could you? I could pivot on Shellsmith. You see me thinking about it, because the thing is, I have this 0-cost Wurmkin etchings, which brings back Prismal Dust, 2 Shelters, a Shroud Spike, and Forgotten Trade, which are really good. And then I remove the other Wurmkin etchings that's not purple and not -2, and I just play 4 of those every turn. The only thing is I like seeing these Echo transfers. Repeater 3 doesn't really change much, in my opinion, actually, because I'm always bringing back the Wurmkin etchings. I guess it makes my earlier turns potentially better. I actually think the Repeater 3 potentially adds a lot of value here because of draw order things, right? Let's say I bottom deck the remaining Wurmkin etchings. I can still cycle double Shelters and some other cheeky stuff here. So we'll do Repeater 3. I think it's good. Same amount of HP. We are going to cut the bad Wurmkin etchings here. Yes, he goes, because he's hard to play. I don't think I cut Morsel Maker yet because I missed Multi-Strike, which is horrible, but fine. Oh, I do have the Intrinsic on the Wurmkin etchings, which I think is actually very good. Is it? I actually think Intrinsic Prismal Dust is stronger, huh? I can use it to play top into the Divinity comfortably. Yeah, this is actually way better. You Intrinsic the Prismal Dust, for sure. This is good. Yeah, of course. Duh. And then next coming up, we have the Dupe, which takes me to 205. And then I consider if I want to go to 215 from the money. I don't feel great into this run, is where I'm at right now. I think we are cutting Perils next because this card is completely unusable. I did not end up seeing the holdovers in any of the 2 floors that I could have. So this is basically a non-functional pickup. It's okay. It's like 3 Ember onto some of these things. These X-Costers, which are okay, but it's not a purple. It's never getting an upgrade. I'm going to cut it. Okay. Ugh, Monster Train. Do you remove another card here? No, I don't think so. I want to reevaluate my money next floor, and I think we're okay on 26 here. Yeah, we move on. This is sad. I want this aggressive amulet, but I think we guarantee lose. I don't hit enough times on the floor. Playing top floor. This is Penitent? It is. 3 enemies of floor. Okay. I don't have great answers. How do you deal with a 590 HP floor that's slowing you down? Answers, you don't. Right? I mean, what do I do here? I just eat dirt, I think. I think we turn this off. I can't see a world where this doesn't just murder me, right? Off. I do a lot of damage in the back, right? I'm at 150. So I at least do 150. I can kill one heavy. Yeah, I mean, I can kill one heavy, but I can't kill a tank in front of a 290 and then that man just murders me instantly. Yeah, we turn this off. I think that I lose to too many situations here. First of kin lands upstairs, pivoting. I do get a plink, which lets me echo transfer. Then I can Prismal Dust, Forgotten Trade, and Echo Transfer. I get the Collector. That's important to me. I could put the Train Steward man down. I'm going to take this Excavator Jeweler Middle, which lets me play Morsel Maker, which I value. I will then play things in the order that I can for maximum value. We etch hard. Okay, how are we looking? Bad. We kill the 290 at least, but we're eating dirt, I think. I think I need to scale this floor, and I really just don't have choices in the matter. Yeah, it's not great, is what I'll tell you. Huh, interesting. I can actually do this in a different order. I can Wurmkin etchings and then shelter, which is more armor and it utilizes repeater better. Yikes. Okay, friends, how does this look for me? I think we do need a plink. Gross. How am I getting enough damage to kill this middleman? I don't think I ever am, right? Echo transfers go in the middle, I think. Yeah, I think so. So then in this case, we do shelter first. You play the mutilations. We now echo transfer. God, I'm eating so much damage here. Yeah, I think I have to do it this way. I then Prismal Dust. Forgotten Trade. I should have Forgotten Traded last. That's a mistake. Ugh. Yeah, that's like 80 damage. I'm not dead. I am if I leak again. Right? I mean, there's nothing here. I don't see how this gets me there. Okay, so I messed up. How do I do this? I have to play more. I can't afford to play around. To put Echowright in front? Okay, this is a restart here. This is the kind of combat. So let me describe this. At 100 shards, this is the combat you stay low on shards for, specifically to burst towards the end on, right? So I would be at 100 shards, I'm at 75 here, right? 75 shards on this floor. I walk forward, I get my dupe, I maybe see this multi-strike and I take 10 here, and that's 25, which puts me at exactly 100, and then I fight the Divinity. That's how we approach this on 100. But because of the stupidity of high shards, and the fact that Monster Train just hates me here, I'm at 190. This means that I'm seeing the 520 HP waves spread out. So the stupid thing you have to acknowledge here, I need to put Echowright in front to shoot the big man. Then I put Keeper behind. And we do our best here to keep them alive. But And then we 200 damage. I mean, we start scaling the back because I need him to be able to make it up. Okay, so this turn looks similar to before. Wow, okay, this turn does look similar. We take Excavator, send the Jeweler. I do think I want Morsel Maker here now. Where does he go? As weird as it is, I think he goes in the back. Okay, we want to end on Shelter here. So to end on Shelter, you play the Prismal Dust first. Because I have no echoes. So this gives me my echo back. I play Forgotten Trade, Wurmkin Etchings, and Shelter, and this allows me to bring 2 cards back with Repeater, which gives me another card draw back. Okay, we do kill the front man. Now, I think I can do some serious work. Again, I think we end on Shelter here. Yes, we end on Shelter here. So plan around that. Actually, I might end on Forgotten Trade on this particular one. Play the curses out. I think I actually Shelter here and I end on Forgotten Trade, right? Yeah, I Shelter here. I then Echo Transfer the back friend. Okay. I want to... Well, actually, this works out. I'm just going to put the 2 damage shield down. I think that's fine. Actually, I want the damage scaling here. So we're going to boost Keeper, and then we Prismal Dust for 1, and then we Wurmkin Etchings. Okay, so we save 9 on that turn by playing it weird like this. Now, can I do it again? We're already doing better by getting 38 through here, which is good. Let's scale and see what we can pull off. I think I wish for the Forgotten Trade here. Mutilation, mutilation out of there. Now, what is happening here? 221. I can't actually get him to get this kill, unfortunately. We at least save 1 hit. If I had put in 1 more Echo Transfer up front, I think we get this, because he does 8 more damage. So I'm taking an additional 20 to the pyre for this mistake. I'm not going to go super ham here. This is a turn where I do Prismal Dust, Wurmkin Etchings, and then I Shelter here. Yeah, we are 6 damage off, I believe it is. That's a terrible overage, but we're at least not going to die from it. We're a few HPs ahead. Okay, I get the Echo Break on this turn, which is pretty disgusting. That at least cleans up this floor. I'm looking to go ham here. To go ham, we do the Plink, Forgotten Trade, Prismal Dust, Wurmkin Etchings, Shelter turn. Okay. I get a 33 damage ping here, which is good. I'm going to shoot the man in the back here because that's nice. I can take the damage 10 on this as well, which I think I will just put in the back. Right? Yeah, that's free. And then we play the cards the way we want to. We're going to get the Ember this turn. I wish to end on Shelter, so that's good. To do that, we Forgotten Trade, we Prismal Dust, we Wurmkin Etchings, we Shelter, and I'm taking 20 from this floor. Okay, we're alive. Technically. I mean, do we actually make it through this combat in... Wow. Okay, Monster Train, sure. We make it through this combat with 9 HP. Wow. Alright, well, Monster Train, let's go. That's unbelievable. This combat is disgusting. And I don't even know if I feel like I can power up any further. Which is terrifying to say. We're okay, we have 36 damage shield. Like, we've got it. We did it. We look to power here. We've forgotten trade. This is a... I mean, I could add 120 damage here, which is pretty good. You may as well, right? It's fine. Then we shelter, Wurmkin etchings, etch, whatever. It's fine. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, we got it. All right, cool. Good. End turn. What a disgusting combat. 99 damage taken, huh? That is how we describe tough. I don't want Power of Knowledge, Wurmkin Spike, or Soul Siphon here. Engine upgrade, Ember bonus is pretty decent. I can't put it on my floor, sadly, so it's a bad card to keep bringing back. I'm going to cut it. We're not going to take it. I'll take my 10 gold. Wow, 9 HP. Let's go to the steel shop. Maybe we'll finally see a multi-strike. Endless in the shop. We're going to spin it. My god, a multi-strike. So I had to take 99 damage on ring 7 to finally have a chance at winning this run. Wow. Wow, Monster Train, wow. We're gonna take... I mean, I may as well look in the trinket shop. There could be something good here. Serrated Mandibles, Lightstone Casing, Shade Lamp. Pretty decent pickups. First things first, I want to remove Morsel Maker here. He needs to go now. We're going to duplicate Keeper here. Yes. Now I can't afford anything as a result of that. I could take a removal. Or I can take the money and pick up Serrated Mandibles, Lightstone Casing, something like that. Serrated Mandibles is fun. It might add some value to the floor. I am playing a lot of purples, it turns out. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Too bad I didn't see Bog Slime. I guess... Let me re-roll this first. Yeah, math works out. We re-roll. Karuska is outrageous. That's 270 gold. It's out of reach by 30 gold. Monster Train. Monster Train. I'm so sad. This run is just a universe of sadness. I'm gonna take a removal. What am I cutting here? What do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 consume spells. I guess I'm just going to do that, and it's going to be the end. That's it for me. It's Monster Train, baby. All right, we're going to cut a plink. Look, no one's happy about this. No one wants this. It's Monster Train. It's fine. We move on. 205 out of 100. Sure, Seraph. This run is just sad. I mean, at least we have the multi-strike. We maybe make it through this, but... Dang, man. Dang. I just feel bad. Is Echowright going in front again? That can't be correct, right? Maybe I sandwich Echowright? Yeah, I think I sandwich Echowright. Oh, I'm very sad about the Echo transfer. Ugh. Very sad about this. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine, I suppose. We get sapped into oblivion. We do some pretty good draws here, at least, though. I think the play is you keep her in the back here. We do a sandwich, and I'm going to play a 0-cost Prismal Dust at the end. We're going to take the Forgotten trade so I can Echo Break here. We then Wurmkin Etchings, use 0-cost Etch here. I can't Soul Crushing Guilt, but I think we'll be okay. Cool, so what I'm doing is I'm essentially converting Echowright's ability into a +1 draw relic in a lot of ways, which is kind of fun. I get pings. Pings are good. How do I kill floors? So every Ember I spend on Echoes is an Ember back because of Forgotten trade here, so that's good. So we take... I think we need to just kill a guy, right? I don't think there's a good success here otherwise. We shoot man in middle here. I then shoot man in back here. I then plink. Right? And then I Forgotten trade, which is good. I wish to Echo Transfer the front here, which clears the floor. I will Old Magic the front. I will Echo Transfer the back now. I then Wurmkin Etchings, and we Prismal Dust at the end. Okay. Reasonable. Reasonable, I think. Top floor, I think we're getting it here. We're going to plink, of course, because I have the Forgotten trade, so this is good. I am going to shoot in the back. Shoot in the back, right? Which cleans this floor up, I think. I get a whole bunch of garbage, but I'm going to use this garbage to tank and hopefully bait some sap. And now we're going crazy. I do Forgotten trade. I think you want to end on a shelter here because I want to Prismal Dust. Well, that's interesting. I end... It doesn't act... There's like some... Oh, gosh, I'm not going to go through the nuance. It's going to take me too many turns. I'm going to end on the Prismal Dust. I lose, like, some armor for it, and I'm just... If it ends up costing me, it's fine. We Wurmkin Etchings, and then I drop in 9 damage shield. Okay. Fine. Okay, maybe he saps bottom. Hey, he did it. Incredible news. That's... Dark Wings is terrible. Oh no. Oh no. Well, that's bad. I think I need to 10 in piercing one of these guys out on bottom. Oh, that's really rough. Okay, we hate that. I hate that a lot. I am gonna shoot one of these guys downstairs. I think that is a necessary decision. I could redraw this Echo Break. I think I just need to scale here is where we're at, right? It's fine. We then Forgotten trade. I mean, I'm just going to keep doing it. The armor situation is okay. Then we Wurmkin Etchings. Then we Prismal Dust. And this is a lot of scaling because, remember, they're multi-striking, which is big. But they're also finally etching here. They are finally etching. I'm going to ping one of these guys out. It's a good choice. I am going to Antumbra Assault. Jeez, that back guy is horrifying. 149 kills front dude here. 119, 120 is 239. Actually kills mid guy. We actually clear this next floor, so we're actually okay to do some damage to the boss, which I will accept gladly. And then we just kind of keep doing the way we're doing it, right? We Wurmkin etchings, then we finish with the Prismal Dust. It's a lot of etching, which is value. It also draws pretty well here. Okay, we answer the floor. My god, we did it. Good lord, this is a scary floor, huh? Yikes. So I wish I could Soul Crushing Guilt the boss here, but I can't. It's okay, we have 35 damage shield, I think we're okay. I'm going to shelter first. We're going to continue to play the way we should. I've sheltered, which means that I will Echo Transfer. I'm going to do it in the back, I believe. I'll do it in the front too. I think it's worthwhile. Do it in the back. I thought about it a little bit. We then Forgotten Trade, Wurmkin etchings, or Prismal Dust up here is solid. We managed to get through this big floor, which is scary. Honestly, I think we lose without the multi-strikes. I just don't see it any other way, right? Shelter. Shelter. Forgotten Trade. It's good. Now we play the cards out. We buff all the back here. It's good. I play Wurmkin etchings. I play Prismal Dust. We're cruising. Fine. Okay, we get through this run. I'm pretty confident. I am extremely confident, actually, is the way I would describe this. Yeah. And then new Wurmkin etchings, and then new Prismal Dust. 48 Prismal Dust is enough to beat a relentless Seraph here, no problems. It's fine. Great. Cool. We did it. Play the cards. Good job. It's enough. It is enough to win this. It's not pretty, but it's enough to win it. I think it's going to be enough to win the Divinity too, but I might have to spread out. Man, I really wanted something here. 100 armor would have been great. Something. But it's okay. It's okay. We might still live. Maybe. Echowright must live. He needs damage shield. Yes. Keeper of Echoes. You come in. Okay, good job. Old Magic in the front. Armor, good. We plink. I will Echo Transfer. I can't do it again. Here's 2 damage shield, I guess. Oh, Karuska. Why did I miss the Karuska? Well, I'm going to ping in the middle. Kills a man. I will take the damage shield upstairs. It's good. I think the Sandwich is still the good play. I'm going to not farm middle. We got some good draws here, at least, which will make the etching pretty solid. You know? Etching is +5s, which are really good here. I guess the order I can do better here, right? Interesting. Yeah, interesting. We don't have the Wurmkin etchings yet, so we're only doing what we can do. Disgusting. Okay, plink, please. You know what? I'll take it. I ping the man in the back. Oh, these are all piercings, aren't they? It's actually bad. Right? Okay, how do I not lose this run? That's a great question. I do have the Wurmkin etchings here, so we get big value. I think the play is you shelter first here because... Well, I guess I can play the Echo Break, then shelter. Yes. Echo Break, shelter. That clears the floor. Now I Wurmkin etchings here. Yes, I want to do that so that Forgotten Trade is brought back, right? I do think it is important to Soul Crushing Guilt the boss. I think that is critical. 83, 83. I think I need to buff Frontman. He goes to 234, which kills Big Man here. I can Antumbra Assault out the 25x2 or the tank. Well, if I leak anything, I would rather lose the Clipped Shaman here, so it's fine. I will farm this mid floor. It's okay. We'll do 3 damage, I guess. It's okay. We live the top. I think we manage this, right? I think we manage this. Ooh, buddy, it's tight. This next floor is very problematic. Okay. This is not great. This is the way I will describe what we are experiencing here. I do get to etch, which I appreciate a lot. It's etch, and then we Prismal Dust for 1 and to do our best here. Ooh, actually, I've forgotten trade, then I Wurmkin etchings, then I Prismal Dust for 4. We're taking 5 now because of all the armor, but those etches were good trades on that, so it's gonna have to be okay. This turn is a nightmare. Oh no, double dead weights. How could you, Monster Train? How could you? I wanted the Plink or the Echo Break. The Echo Break ideally. That's very bad. Yep, I mean, we lose, right? Off the back of that card draw. The Plink, so the ping, by the way, I ping the Wilt Wings out, then Keeper would kill middle, and then Keeper plus Echowright kills middle, and we do at least 80 here. We look a lot better. It looks, of course, better once you've actually done the damage here and everything, but... Right, I mean, it's so tragic. We kill the mid-man. I mean, we would have gotten pretty close on the back guy, but we super lose now. Is there... Oh, that's so bad. I'm going to go on this. I really hate how this run fashioned itself. This is so stupid because this feels way stronger at 100. It just feels so much better at 100 shards. Because I have 140 HP right now, so I just leak that man and it's like, hey, we win, we're fine, right? Is the thing. There's a way you get out of this, but I have to accept the damage on Echowright. Okay, hold up. Look, we'll pretend I did this intelligently. Let's actually give ourselves... This is my last restart on this combat. We're going to give ourselves an opportunity to think. You put the Keeper down first. Yeah? Yeah. You Keeper first. You Plink. Okay? You then Prismal Dust in the front. That's 2 Echoes. I then Echowright now. And I play the Echo transfers the way I want to. And I take the armor here. This puts risk on Echowright, potentially. But I get the Prismal Dust back, so it's not an impossibility. I do take the Antumbra Assault as before, I believe. Yeah, then you take First of Kin here. Yeah, we get all the things we want here. And then we morsel for Ember. We ping up top. Because scaling matters, very important. And then it's as simple as Prismal Dust the middle here. Although the way you play it is you Forgotten Trade first, I think. Then you Prismal Dust the middle, then we Shelter. And, I mean, we got a little more damage out of that Echo transfer there, right? Just a little more damage. Cool. We're going to Plink upstairs as before. Good. Good. We take these. Now, I think I can skate out of this turn by Echo Breaking downstairs, which I think is important. Maybe, probably. Let's spend the time to think about these big scary floors. This combat is something else. We're gonna need to ping downstairs. I think we need to shoot one of these guys. He needs to go. Good. Okay, I've got some Ember up here still because of Forgotten Trade. I have the Wurmkin etchings. So the way you play this is we want to Echo Transfer the back. There's the floor. Good. I'm gonna Forgotten Trade. I ping in front downstairs. Yeah. We sacrifice our morsels mid-floor. So I get the Echo Transfer here. Right? Right. I then... This is going to look weird. I Wurmkin etchings. Then I Prismal Dust in front. And then I Soul Crushing Guilt the boss. And I think that that is the best possible form of this turn. Really, really rough. Now, bottom floor, of course, looking better here, right? We've already cleared the mini guys. Top floor looking horrifying, in fact. We're currently dying on this floor because I didn't ping out the light wings. I think I might be able to pull this off if I... Ping. I can get my front guy to doing 230, which I think is all I really have to do to achieve this, right? Okay, so we're going to buff our front lad to 240, to the biggest number we reasonably can. Ping. Okay. We'll shelter. And shelter again. Okay, now, this sucks. But I think I have to stop playing cards, right? Because I'm doing 218 here. He has 188. I actually can keep playing cards, right? Never mind. I Forgotten Trade here. That's 198. I'm doing 223. I then get to Prismal Dust. Oh no, you have to Wurmkin etchings first. I can't leak light wings, okay? Run the math. That's 132, 232 here. He has 208. Okay. Okay, so I get to play the Prismal Dust here, is what this is telling me. And we still kill that man, I take 5 and we're okay. Okay, alright. We're not dead. It's fine. This is the Doom turn. Now, can I navigate the Doom turn? I think this man hits me for 22 right now, which is ridiculous, Monster Train. Ridiculous. I play the Weight of Contrition out. I believe it is Forgotten Trade again. I'm going to Wurmkin etchings, and then I Prismal Dust. Yeah, he hits me. 210. Okay. I would like to emphasize that I'm pretty sure without Light's Gift I lose because he gets the +1 attack and he hits me for exactly 24. He's at 210 minus 146. He has 64 life, which means he hits me twice. I walk out with 2 HP here. Okay. Alright. Monster Train. Is it possible? That's very, very scary. We shoot the man in the back. I mean, we do our best, I think. We might get it. Shoot the man in the back. I could play this Echo Break last. I mean, you play the Weight of Contrition because I lose to this Weight of Contrition right now. We're going to shelter first. And I'm going to actually play the Echo Break last to attempt to squeeze one more damage out of it from the Echo. We're going to shelter. Forgotten Trade. Wurmkin etchings. My god, what is happening here? I then Prismal Dust. Oh my god, we did it! Monster Train! This means I can actually... I'm scared of bottom floor now. Oh my gosh, I'm scared of bottom floor now. This run is a nightmare. This is like the best run to describe a run that is very normal at 100 shards and just an absolute tragedy at this difficulty. I need to hit the multi-strike dude. I need to hit all of these guys. So we're gonna work on our spells. We're working on spell shields downstairs. We're not dead today. Okay. I can afford to take this Vengeful Shard exactly once. No! How dare you? How dare you? I could stop playing Shelters. Now, hold up. Why am I playing? I mean, the Shelters, the Etches are really strong, though. I was thinking I could stop playing Shelters and, like, hunt for some Echo Transfers, but the Shelters are plus 20 damage on my floor. They're just really good. Yikes. Yeah, I see how this is working out against my favor. I don't think we have a real great option here. We'll try our best, I suppose. We shelter. You play the Vengeful Shard because, of course, we're going to Forgotten Trade here. We then will shoot the man wherever I can, I think. Yeah, we try our hardest. No, we don't get him. We don't get him. Oh no! Oh dang! Oh come on, come on, Monster Train. There's got to be a way through it. There has to be a way. I stop playing Shelters and I draw pings instead. It's so close. It's so close. Oh no. How motivated am I? It's so close. How motivated am I to try to find this, squeeze this out? Alright. One more time. Gosh. Oh, I hate this run. But I'm so close. Oh, this turn 1 is also disgusting. We have to do the Keeper thing, right? You Keeper. I then Blink. Right, I have to play a 0 cost. Right, you have to play a 0 coster here. So you Old Magic, right, to get the 0 cost Prismal Dust. Then you play Echowright. Then I play Blink. Then I play the Echo Transfers out. Okay, we keep doing this. What if I just don't play the Shelters? Is that really what this is telling me? You just full give up on Shelters here? I think it's correct, the order I'm doing, by the way. You want some smaller hits in the back. Echowright hits pretty hard. I think this is a correct choice to play Keeper in back. Then you send the morsels down below. And I charge upstairs. What if I don't play these Shelters? Right? For a bit. They're not great. I mean, they're actually pretty good right now. What if I don't play the Wurmkin etchings until second draw through? That's a weird decision too. We'll Forgotten Trade, then Prismal Dust in the middle so he doesn't die. And we will etch here. I think this is value. The etches are really strong though is the problem, and that's the big suffering I deal with here. The Wurmkin etchings is a really good card. The etches are really strong. We Plink, of course. I think we have to keep doing what we were doing is the thing, right? We have to ping this man, I believe. Yes, we have to ping that man for sure. I think that's critical. I'm gonna Forgotten Trade upstairs. It's good to do. I guess I could play a 0 cost thing. I'm not gonna play the Wurmkin etchings? Really? Is that really where I'm at? That's a weird one. The Echo transfers are pretty strong to draw into, is the thing. Hold. Hold. How do I manage this? I need to Soul Crushing Guild the boss. I think this has to happen first. For sure. Then I'm going to Prismal Dust here. And then I get the Echo transfer here. What if I Wurmkin Etchings because I get to play the Echo transfer? No, I don't, because I have the order I chose. Yeah, okay. That might have been a mistake as well. I get 15 less damage. I intentionally didn't play the Shelter. I know that's weird. I do get to shoot that man, though, which is pretty good. So I get to ping him out, which I appreciate. And then I Shelter and do this to him. So now I'm taking extra damage here because I'm not etching, right? So I'm taking a lot from this floor. We're not dead, but he hits me pretty hard. I go to 10 here, which gives me less flexibility here. I don't think this is correct, right? Like, you plink, you shoot. You're behind on everything, right? You're way behind. I think this is just a loss and we're gonna take it, right? I can't imagine what I'm... What is happening here? So, I don't think... Oh, man. You're giving up too much damage. So I have to pick a different turn. How badly am I gonna... I'm motivated here. One more. Look. Monster Train. I'm already committing an hour and 26 minutes to this run. Hour and 46 minutes? I don't want to talk about it. Okay, I got this turn 1 down right now, though. I've figured out this turn 1 for sure. That's funny. This is really gross, in my opinion. I do not like what we're doing right now, but I don't really think we get the luxury of other stuff right here. We will play for value, I think. I'm going to Prismal Dust first for the armor value, I think. Actually, I mean, seriously, though. You play the Forgotten Trade first because the Prismal Dust is just worth more here. Yeah, for sure. And then we etch, and it's fine. I mean, I think you need to etch a bit, and then we give up the etching at some point. But I don't think it's yet. Right? I do not think it is now. Man, this is a wild run of Monster Train, huh? Okay, so, bottom floor. We respect the bottom floor. Yes. Okay, we do the ping. Come upstairs. I do the Forgotten Trade. Correct. I will be Wurmkin etching here, which is also good because it gives me the Echo transfer, which means I can ping on bottom, which is good. Yes, we do it. We play everything else out the way I planned it. We come upstairs. I Echo transfer in the back. Twice. I actually think I Echo transfer in the front here to get over 230. Remember, I planned that. I then Wurmkin etchings, Prismal Dust, Soul Crushing Guild. Okay. Alright, and we're gonna etch over the 230 in the front. Yes, we already have it. Okay, I do think we can improve our next turn by not Wurmkin etchings this turn and redraw in the next set. Right, I think that's worth it. We're gonna ping upstairs. I think it is valuable. I think the etches are good trades here. So I'm gonna drop the Wurmkin etchings, we believe. Yes. We drop Wurmkin etchings, which prevents me from drawing 5 million cards that I don't want here. We get a whole bunch of new stuff now. Now, granted, this means I don't get all the cards I want every turn, necessarily. But that's okay. I can ping the back here. We shoot the man in the back. We keep shooting the man in the back. We plink, we Weight of Contrition, we etch. We take some hits here, but we're okay. It's the same deal. I have 2 HP. Alright. This is good because I get the stuff I want. So we shelter, of course, I believe. Now the nice thing is, because of this, I get this real nice echo transfer up here, which is great. So I'm going to shelter. Right, I'm going to echo transfer. Now, echo transfer in the front is wasting 15 of this a little bit. Guess I could actually kill this man in the front between... Ooh, that's actually really good. We're going to Echo Break and then Antumbra Assault him, which cleans up the floor. I can then get the trigger on Hell's Banners here, which lets me play the Echo Transfers in the front, which is good. 200. I think the infusions upstairs are worth more to me here. Maybe. I'm going to shoot mid-floor. This 11 damage might matter. And then I'm going to Wurmkin Etchings, then Prismal Dust. Okay, we clear this floor. We get another Echo Transfer, which is, again, huge. So I do Shelter. I should Plink first, then Shelter. You Vengeful Shard. We Forgotten Trade. I think we get it. Right? I think we get it. Just narrowly. 280 to 279. The ping was important. Okay, we are still in the game, friends. Still in the game. Okay. 280 in the mid kills 280, 280. I miss this narrowly. Right? Shockingly, I miss this narrowly. I can soul-crushing guilt to survive. Interesting. Okay. I think the old magic belongs in the back here. Because he's going kill, kill. I miss the Echowright by 1 HP. So if I can do a single etch, I would be good, except for the fact that he's incanting, so we always fall behind. The only way I could have done it is if old magic were purple, right? I'd get 160 here, and then that would be enough to kill him, but I can't. So as a result, I'm going to plan around hunting with Soul Crushing Guilt on the Winged Conduit. Yes, and I think I can guarantee, because I mean 149, 171 for sure kills this mid guy. So I can guarantee the front four, and I just punt the Conduit here. And I think I have to... Well, I could actually damage shield up my whole floor in other ways, and I can just accept the Divinity swinging on me here for the moment. Yes. So 280, 280 is 560. 560. And then this man has 905, 945. Good God. So I'm doing what? 560, I said? Yes. Okay. 385 I have to chew through. So then it's what? 149 and 171. He has 65 HP. So I need to scale 65 between the next two turns on my first 5 hits. You're starting to see me try to win this run in a serious fashion. I think if we just ham it up on the shelters and stuff, we're going to be okay. I get 20 automatically from here, which is really good. Considering the floors coming up, scaling in the front is better. Yes. We send it, right? I mean, we full send it, I believe. I think you forgotten trade first. We soul crushing. We definitely need to shelter here. Yes. I'll Prismal Dust first, I believe. Everything else is 0 cost. That's true statement. I then shelter, soul crushing, guilt the man in the back. Wurmkin etchings is good here, but that order was not ideal. These etches are good. I think we scale past the point of it being a concern. And so we can Wurmkin etchings here, and we're okay. Right? He walks up and dies. I have 2 pyre health. I think we've cleared this floor. Yes, we have. So I think we get Relentless here. As long as I just play my cards correctly. Yeah. And so the way that we get this is we lean hard on optimizing. Yeah, then you Wurmkin etchings. We want to optimize the main source of our damage, which is this front man. He, with his 22 damage shield, will be doing most of the work here. The most important thing, I mean, God, we won. We did it. Unbelievable. The most important thing is to play the Weights of Contrition. They are horrifying, but we need them for sure. And then we Forgotten Trade. Doesn't matter the order anymore. And we send it, right? 5 damage shield. I mean, we send it. It's wild. I cannot believe we did it. Okay, well, Monster Train. That was one of the hardest... That is actually probably the hardest fought victory on this I've had in a while. This is a run that... Unbelievable. I can't believe we actually won. I knew there was a path. This was nightmarish. This is a great example. I don't care how good you think I am. I don't care how good I think I am. I don't think there's ever a world at 200 shards that I get that on the first try. The turns are too nuanced, and I think knowing how bad some of your draw orders are is really important. We'll go to the run summary. This is a great example of a run that does just fine at 100 shards. I've talked about it at multiple points of this thing. And this is always an important point of discussion for me, because the main thing I'm thinking about is, okay, if I'm going to lose a 200 shard run, I want to make sure that the reason I lose would not cause me to lose at 100 shards too, because that raises a concern for me, like, oh no, I misplayed badly. In this case, I can tell you, I told you on ring 7, I told you on ring 8, I know exactly how I navigate this at 100 shards. I stay at 75, walking into Penitent. You're never going to get a double floor upgrade then because of the way the elites upgrade on rings. So in this particular case, because the first wave has a 1 heavy, 1 backline, you always get an upgrade there, which defies the ability to get the double upgrade later. So you're never dealing with a 520 HP floor there at all. And as a result, you never take this 99 damage. You always punch an additional like 150 into this guy. And he might also not even be upgraded, or you might kill the whole floor. And so this looks a lot better. You end up walking into the Divinity at like 140 HP. Cool. It's actually more like 120 when you think about it, but still. 120 HP is a big amount. You can face tank a lot of stuff to the pyre with that. And so as a result, you have 120. That wave that I died to the first time through on the Divinity is not actually a threat because I just leak the man for 30 if I need to. It's fine. Other things, the mini bosses become a lot easier to manage. I don't have to worry about that nearly as much. And I think once you have 120 HP and you see the multi-strike on ring 8 and you make another keeper, it cleans up from there. I think you get it. So, fair. I think we pulled it off. Woof. This run was tough, is the way I will describe it. It was tough. This run is also a very bad run for YouTube, and I will describe that because the correct navigation of your turns requires you go very slowly, and I think that it's very heavily disincentivized by YouTube. Like, this video is going to perform awfully, just totally terrible. It's going to have the worst metrics. It's good. It's a bad video from a YouTube perspective because I slowed down, re-rolled combats, and won. Right, so it is what it is. I think this is a great example of a run where Echowright is a lot stronger when you're not at 200 shards. This guy is not that good. There was a pivot early on. I mentioned in a weird order we saw the pieces for an endless egg run, which I think we could have made work. Yes, we didn't end up getting a super high roll because it's not like we saw hardened hull. So it would have been, what, a plus 25 endless egg with Kinhost Carapace. You would have had to take some perspective picks, though, which makes those early combats pretty scary. It looks very different. I think you do have the pieces to win with that line, however, which is useful to know. So that also exists here. I don't think I ever assemble it on my first playthrough of this run because of the order you see things, right? You see the Kinhost Carapace before the egg. You don't know you're going to see an egg. When are you going to take the prospective Kinhost Carapace? You already have a morsel maker. Just a lot of those choices don't necessarily make sense. I'm just commenting that you see the pieces for it. In the wrong orders, but you see the pieces. Yeah, what a weird run. What a weird run. Unbelievably strange. But it's Monster Train. I guess sometimes it happens. It's a victory, all right? And because of the rules of this series, I'm allowing that to count. So that brings us up to 22 wins in the series. I'm going to stop talking because my voice hurts after 2 hours of this. So yeah, hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, give the video a like or a dislike if you want. Your engagement will matter on this particular video because I can't believe I did it. And subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And yeah, stay tuned for what's next. The last thing I'll say is because this video is so long, I'll give you a keyword. If you watched all the way to the end and you got to this point, in the comments, simply say the word Mindjacks. We'll call it Mindjacks this time. If you say Mindjacks, I'll know you made it to the end. And awesome. Hashtag engagement. All right, let's go. Take care, everyone. I'll see you next time.